Hey, pleasant good morning. This is Clifton David Ryan coming to you live from the beautiful island of Tobago this morning. I'm at the Storby Beach facility here. It's really, really nice. It's a very rainy day and some noise today again also. They're cleaning up the beach actually. But it's good to be in Tobago this morning and good to be on this live once again, sharing with you guys from my heart. So welcome to the 44th episode of CDR Inspiration. God's richest blessings to you on this beautiful Monday morning. I have to say it's a real blessing. It's something different to be on the beach on a Monday morning. It's not something normal, guys. Being on the beach on a Monday morning, most persons are stuck in traffic heading to work, and it's not a really good feeling. I lived that for quite a number of years, so I know. But it's really good. Hi, Cindy. Good to have you on the live this morning. Cindy, I'm on your island, Cindy. So, guys, I want to share with you guys this morning, and you saw the title of the live, I believe, for those of you that are on. And it simply says, or asks the question, will your name live on? Will your name live on? And it's a thought that is in my mind after reading a story in the Bible about Joshua and Caleb. Joshua and Caleb. You know, recently, we probably know the story, but recently we had a real mighty man of God that came visited us, and he made mention of something with that same story of Joshua and Caleb. And it was really about, he said, you no longer hear about the other 10 men. Now, for those who are not very familiar with the story, the children of Israel were promised this land, and Moses sent 12 spies to go spy out the land to see if the land had, it was really what it was supposed to be. He sent them to see who would have been occupying the land and to know if they could really take the land. And they went, those 12 men, they spied out the land. And when they came back, 10 men had a real negative report. The Bible actually describes it as an evil report. But Caleb and Joshua, these two men, they said, we could take the land. We believe we could take the land. And those were the two that went forth. The Bible says that all the men that were 20 years and above, or above 20 years, those men died out in the wilderness. And only those that were 20 years and below were able to enter into the promised land. And out of that great story, guys, only Joshua and Caleb. As a matter of fact, when people are talking about the story, they always say the story of Joshua and Caleb. The next 10 men, guys, they are never heard about. Nobody speaks about them. And it's because Joshua and Caleb stood up for something that the majority did not want to stand up for. My brother-in-law, Cordell, he always asks this question, and you could probably ask yourself, do you know your great-great-great-grandparents? Do you know them? And you may wonder why we ask that question. You don't know them in most cases, or maybe all for those that are listening, and it's because they never really did anything great. They never really made any impact, or they never even had anything to leave behind for you. Some livestock or some land, or they never had anything to leave for you. So they died, and their name died with them. They died, and their name died with them. For those who probably were in their immediate circles, would probably have spoken about them for a few years. but they never made any great impact that will have people talk about them for generations to come. And my question to you this morning is, will your name live on? What impact are you making? What difference are you making? I was reading a post from a motivational speaker yesterday, and he said, don't just make money, but make an impact. And I want to encourage you this morning to make an impact, guys. Don't just live. But even after you die, allow your name to live on. Today, thousands of years later, people still know who Joshua and Caleb are. And any individual who would have made a great impact in this world, today their name still lives on. And get this, even if it was a negative or a positive impact, their name still lives on today. I don't encourage you to make a negative impact though, but to make a really positive impact in this world before your eyes close, so that for generations to come, your name will live on. Your great-grandchildren and great-great-grandchildren, they will hear about you. And the best way for them to hear about you is that you could probably leave some land, some property somewhere that they could inherit. I think they would all be happy about that. So blessings to you guys. And my question to you is, will your name live on? Will your great-great-grandchildren know who you are? Thank you very much for those that took the time to be on this live this morning. CDR Inspiration, my 44th episode. It's good to have you guys on. If you got value, type value in the comments. Share this live with someone else. And I'm looking forward to seeing you next week, Monday morning, for another episode of CDR Inspiration. God's richest blessings to every single one of you guys. And thanks for taking the time out once again. Have a beautiful Monday. It's the start of a new month also. We're just the second day of December. A very exciting month for most of us. So have an excellent day, an excellent week, an excellent month, and close off your year strong. If there are things that you were supposed to do this year that you have not yet accomplished, I want you to go and do your best and accomplish that before this year ends. Love you guys, and thanks again.